Adventure. We go from A to B, and what happens in between often involves a mountain too tall to see the top of without sticking your head out the window, or the reflection of that sunset in your rearview mirror that brings a settled peace to our fast-paced lives. To some, A to B is a simple thing that comes very naturally. But for us, A to B is difficult, but not because we were put at some sort of disadvantage in life, but because for us, the adventurous, we choose to go and explore and be wild and test the boundaries of ourselves, our friendships, and our equipment. Sometimes we put so much emphasis on our planning that we take for granted the vehicle that gets us from A to B. That right there is the sound of a 20-year-old American-made Magnum V8, 360 cubic inches of raw, inefficient power. Some might even say American muscle. That is the heart of my 2001 Dodge. This pickup's been everywhere with me and is my vehicle of choice for my adventures. There's not very many things that are more American than a guy in his old truck. Now, I'd love to sit here and tell you that this truck always gets me from A to B, but quite frankly, it doesn't. And the sooner you come to realize it, the more you enjoy the truck. Because honestly, this is the reality of driving a 20-year-old truck. One thing about old trucks is they fall apart. When I was filming the Ol'e Hickory film, I actually broke off 3 lug nuts. And so that's just kind of part of it. It's an older truck, stuff like this is going to happen. I think a lot of us have had that vehicle that we kind of learned how to fix and learned how things work and learned how to fix things. And for me, that's been Ol'e Hickory. It's been a school of hard knocks. I've made my fair share of blunders and trying to put this vehicle back together over the days, but I've learned a lot from it. It's something that I could pass down to my kids. So it's one of those things where you're going to drive an old truck, you better learn how to fix it because things are going to go wrong. It's a pretty regular thing. So I'm no expert at all, but it's something that I'm learning and getting better at. Stressed, fractured out, man. Gone. Left with 2. You want 5. With 3 more lug nuts, and she'll be back in action. The realities of owning an old truck. Alright, time to hit the road. Make sure this beast is running just like she should be. Ol'e Hickory definitely makes some weird noises, but nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we got this out of the way, it's time for our next adventure. I'm meeting Chase and his brother for my first Oklahoma duck hunt. Ought to be a good time.
Hey girl, baby, sweet as can be. For your love, I beg, borrow, or steal. Beg, borrow, or steal. Beg, borrow, or steal.
Just got here to the field. We're doing a little duck hunting with Chase. Got Ol'e Hickory all fired back up. Got the lugs replaced on it. Waiting on Chase to show up now, and hopefully we shoot some ducks today. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not actually hunting. I'm just doing a little bit of filming today, but it's ought to be a good night. We got here, it's 5:30 right now, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be fun. This is my first Oklahoma waterfowl hunt, so we'll see how it goes. But Ol'e Hickory is purring.
applications over there. Come on. Come on, boy.
Yeah, juked.
Attaboy.
Attaboy.
Atta baby. First
After a pretty solid morning of duck hunting, Chase and his brother were showing me their realistic geese calls. As we finished up an awesome morning of duck hunting, I can't help but think back on all the things I've done in this truck. I've conquered the Rocky Mountains in it, and I've ripped over the Matagorda Dunes on the coast of Texas just as well. This truck has bridged my childhood into adulthood. It's been a place of quiet prayer for me. It was also the place I first told Justice I loved her and wanted to marry her. Its headlights turned a gravel back road into a dance floor on our first dance. This truck has carried my first dog to the river, as well as the next in line. So yeah, I get it. To most, this 2001 Dodge looks like any other truck. But to me, it can't ever just be a truck. No. That just won't do. This is Ol'e Hickory.